for the whole look, I'm using this tray out of my Coastal Scents 252 palette. You could use any neutral palette that you've got, the Naked 2, any kind of drugstore palette that you own, and it's fairly simple to do. Right, first brush I'm using is this big fluffy blending brush. I can't remember what it's by Eco Tools, but what the actual brush call's rubbed off. Now I'm going to go in with this colour here and this colour here and mix it together, and that is going to be our transition colour. I have already primed my eye with Avon eye primer in light beige, and you're trying to try and mark in your shape that you want with this. You can always clean up after. No, that's the wrong. It's the wrong colour. And then just build that up and blend that out. So you're starting to create that shape that you've got there. Always have trouble with this corner, so it's pain. Horrible wrinkly eyelids. Right, then the next brush we're taking is this more pointed, it's more like a pencil brush, I guess, and we're going in with this darkest colour here. Just a little tap off the excess, and you're literally stamping this, and I've not too much off. You're stamping this in your outer V and into your crease slightly, and you're literally just patting on the colour like so. Go back in with your other brush and just blend that out, and you keep going back and forth until you are happy with the colour. Go back in if you have to with your transition colour. If too much has been knocked out. Now I'm going to highlight my brow bone, and I'm going to just use this white here. Angled crease brush, this is from Eco Tools. You don't have to use white, this is what I've chosen from that palette. And again, just go back in with that transition colour, and I'm actually going to try and use that brush if I can to kind of sort that cack out there. And go back in. There. Now I'm going to pop that tray down for a minute, and then I'm going to go into my Dew Pot, which is by Me, and it's in the colour Hollow Haze 2, and it's just like a shimmery cream base, and I'm just popping that onto my lid there, like so. Like that, just to give the shimmer something to stick to. Now I'm going in with this little shader brush here, and I am using this bronzy coppery colour. It's gorgeous and shiny, and you want to stamp that on because you don't want to sweep, otherwise it will fall all over your face. It might be advisable, in fact it probably is advisable, to do this look before you put your foundation on, but I've already put my foundation on before I start filming. It's just what I do. Then I'm going to go in with this pointed crease brush, and I'm going to go in with this black. And just intensify that outer V slightly. Like so. Again, I'm going back in with that brush. I haven't put any more product on it this time. I am just all blending that in together so it looks all nice and seamless. I think I might need a tiny bit more black to match it on to that side. Right, now I'm going to do the lower lash line. I am going to go in with this colour first, and I'm going to connect it to the outer V. Then I'm going to go in with that dark brown, and blend that. Like so. And I am just going to do a very thin line of liquid liner, and this is my 24/7 liquid liner in Perversion by Urban Decay. I'm literally just doing a thin line like so. You know, no wing, no fancy stuff. Right, now before I do my mascara, I'm going to put my glue onto my lashes, which I'm going to use, and these are the Eylure Naturalite Super Full in the number 100. They're lovely, they're lightweight, the band's really thin, and now I've lost my glue. And I am using the Eylure Lash Studio Lash Adhesive for this. Obviously you can use whichever lashes you like, you don't have to use lashes, you don't have to use... I'm going to squeeze too hard in a minute and it's going to go everywhere. Do you know what, I'm going to put some on my desk, it's easier. And I'm then going to use my tweezers to just run some along the band. And I am just going to leave that to dry slightly. I'm going to do my bottom lashes. I didn't do them on this side. There you go. I've actually got a bit of fallout. Just brush that off. This is the boring bit, waiting for the glue to dry. Just go in with your tweezers. I always try and start at the outside off my eye, and now they've stuck to my tweezers, of course. I'm going to try and do it with my fingers instead. I always try and get it secure at the end, which is not happening. It's sticking to me. I hate putting lashes on camera. Right, that's got it there. That's stuck at a funny angle up there. Right, and then you can use your tweezers for final fiddles. And just press them on until you're happy that they're secure. Again, obviously lashes are optional. Then what I like to do is just go back over the band with the liquid liner, just to disguise that, really. And then what I am gonna do, when I find a brush, this one, it's probably too big, here it is. I'm going to use this little tiny brush, and I'm going to, which colour? Probably this one here, just to lighten up the tear duct area. Now you could obviously do this with several different lip combinations. I'm actually going to do it with a nude lip, and I'm going to start with my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Antwerp, which I use quite a lot. Making a right hash of things in this video, sorry guys. And then if you've made a mess like me, once I find my concealer brush, you can just clean it around the edges. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of lip gloss, just in the centre. Give it a nice juicy look. And there you go. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you all have a fabulous Christmas, and I shall see you in my next video. Goodbye.